Ndị be anyị kenere m unu ọzọ na n'ụbọchị uhuruchi tata bụ 17th of December 2023. A sịkwa ndalụ ndị na-ekonu si na-esoro anyị ya na-eme n'elu akwụkwọ ana sị na ụbọchị taa ya dịrị na mma n'ụlọ ya dịka echi na-eche ada agwụ agwụ otu anyị kwuru otu aka ya dịrị ise ya dịka o si dị anyị wetakwara unu ife anyị na-akpọ morning tea n'elu akwụkwọ maka ọ bụ nkwa ekwere unu na anyị ga na-ewetara unu ọpdeti ọbụla bụ pasta maka ife na-eme n'ala Igbo. So n'ụbọchị nketa ihe ga ife Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị ife okwu n'iru akwụkwọ na-achọghị ịkpọ na-achọghị ikwen mana mma achọkwa unu ga-ya bụ ife unu ga-esi unu drọpụra kọmentị unu ife ichere pasta maka ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ. So chetakwa na tata bụ 17th of December 2023 na dịka isi soro na morning tea. Alright, ka I gosi unu ya bụ ife over to you, sir.
Or will you drive your car and pass the key to somebody else? I have no doubt in my mind that His grace will be distraught to hear that the very fine gentleman, are you people hearing it? The very fine gentleman, Ejiofor confirming what I'm telling you here. The very fine gentleman, Mr. Samuel Okoro, he prayed for on Saturday, was brutally murdered by agents of the darkness in less than 7 hours after visiting him. Have you people seen it? Ejiofor told you here that it was a friend. Here, he finally mentioned the name of the person that the Reverend prayed for. I told you there were 3. Madubugo, Ejiofor, and this gentle. And the Reverend did not pray for Madubugo. But they prayed for Ejiofor and this gentle. So here, Ejiofor was telling you that his grace here. Ejiofor said, His grace blessed me for the obtained time and prayed for me and my friend. Ejiofor did not say, pray for me and my friends. Friends means in plural, not singular. Here, Ejiofor say, pray for my friend, which means one person, which means one friend. Are you people following me? Because what Ejiofor is saying here is truth. The Reverend Father prayed for only one of his friends, which is the PA, which is the gentle. Ejiofor said, His grace blessed me for the opting time, and he prayed for me and my friend, who was in my company. That friend who was in Ejiofor company is this Samuel Okoro here. Ejiofor went further to say, I have no doubt in my mind that His grace will be distraught to hear the very fine gentleman, Mr. Samuel Okoro, which is the gentle, he prayed for on Saturday, was brutally murdered by agent of darkness in less than 7 hours after visiting him. I want BIAFRANS to understand that what we are doing here is a highly skilled thing. It is not analysis we are doing here, is the analysis that the highest FBI investigators do. And I studied it. It is not something that you just wake up and start doing. This is how to capture criminals. This is how to know who commit crime, which part, which role the person played, how he played the role, and you'll be able to pass this particular information to prosecutor who will do a very good indictment, indict whoever that is involved and what their role they play as accomplice in the crime, and pass the thing to prosecutor. Prosecutor will now make indictment and they go to court. So when judge will be listening to this particular scenario and how the whole thing happened, the judgment will be very straight. You will know that they actually committed this crime. So I want you to open your mind and listen to what Ejiofor is doing here, from friend to PA. Because as he was writing this particular statement, you know his heart is troubled. And of course, confession comes. No matter how he tried to hide it, it comes openly. So he said, company, a friend in his company, the bishop prayed for him, and then he come to say Samuel Okoro, he prayed for on Saturday, was brutally killed. Now, I want you to listen to this. Due to traffic situation in Onitsha, at the time of the day we left Bishop Court, we spent hours trying to maneuver the traffic and got home eventually at about 8 p.m. in the night. I was gravely worn out after a long journey and decided to shower and sleep in preparation for another meeting coming up the following morning. Ejiofor was preparing for another meeting that was coming up the next morning. What is that meeting all about? The same meeting, how to restore peace in the southeast. So, killing of Gento is part of the restoring peace of Ejiofor, which was the reason after they eliminated Gento the previous night, Ejiofor still went to that meeting because it is called one down. One down, and let us go for the next. And the next was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and what follows it. Otherwise, why would your PA be killed, assassinated, your car bombed, and the next day you summon courage to go to a meeting? Ejiofor did it. So it is, when he say well planned, one down, the next on the line. Ejiofor went to that meeting the next day after they killed the PA. Who does that in Alibo? I want you to understand, I am asking you a question. Who does that? And he turned around to say, to show that bringing peace in Alibo is the most thing that is dear to him. So he decided, that even though the PA was burnt alive in his car, he don't care. He has to go for that peace, to restore peace in Alibo. He went to the meeting the next day, and nobody attacked him. He was not afraid that the people that came to his house to attack him the previous night will wait for him in the morning. So, because he knows that it was stage managed. He did not call extra backup for security. He did not hire more armored vehicle to go with him to the meeting. He drove himself with another car or maybe somebody to the meeting without no problem. Nobody come to attack him. I want you to understand that since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya till today, Ejiofor, nobody have argued with Ejiofor anywhere. Nobody. He goes everywhere freely. Nobody have attacked him. Because to them, they say the capture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is BIAFRA. All of you heard it now. All of you heard it. That the capture of the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be the end of Biafra. But today, they lied. Today, they lied. Now let us continue. I was in deep sleep when the demon struck, the barking of my security dogs and the sound of gun in and around my home could simply tell me that there is danger and unusual movement in my peaceful home. Initially, I couldn't fathom what the problem could be, but what I know and can tell the public on that part of my press release is that they will hear it all with impeccable evidence to demonstrate the atrocities that was committed in my peaceful home by paid agent of darkness. I saw as it were all planned. Listen, I saw as it all planned. It was like a movie. Ejiofor is telling you it was like a movie. Of course, it's like a movie. I saw and overheard them directing my domestic staff, who never resisted them in any manner, to take them upstairs, where their oga was sleeping at the night. But my staff kept telling them that Oga is not in the house. Oga is not in this house. Shooting and heavy beating were simultaneously going on. The time was 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. in the morning. I saw Biggie on the ground being beaten and shot at before somebody, presumably a medical doctor in their company, injected him with what I believe to be a lethal substance. Are you hearing? Ejiofor even were able to identify who is a medical doctor. Ejiofor identify a medical doctor. Unafugonka. Have you seen this kind of thing? Ejiofor, who is a lawyer, is watching or was watching in CCTV camera, and he saw somebody who is a medical doctor. And then a medical doctor even divine. So a medical doctor now will come in the company of security operative with just only one motive, which is to come and give injection to somebody. I want you people to listen to this. Ejiofor is narrating, what the plan, how they killed Gentle. Ejiofor say he saw somebody who is a medical doctor. So the DSS was coming to Ejiofor's house, and they have to bring a medical doctor whose only job is when they capture this particular person, let them inject him with lethal weapon. My people, this one a photo. This one a photo. Which kind of photo be this? So police don't know how to inject people with their lethal weapon. Police don't know how to, DSS don't know how to choke injection. Somebody that you are choking injection for somebody to die. So you must bring a medical doctor who will now choke the injection. Aromelo, the same Ejiofor told you that he was watching where they killed him inside the house. You people don't, you see why I say, that is why I say everything to begin to expose Ejiofor lies on the death of Gentle, because Gentle is the point of contact. Ejiofor told you he was watching, they killed him.
Dalole neno umife kono sikwa wene soda ya diko sidina nugoni ye Biafran Prime Minister fugasi ni ruakwo na Eastern News 24 kasi kwene hoteru na ozi adokempa nke diki bia bo diki no ya bi ife kifi wo diki kubasta maka ya bi ife enuru gasi yoku gasi ni ruakwo. I drop kwana ya on the comment below. Once again, thank you for joining us at Eastern News 24. Kemesi anu munem.